Hello everybody, now we're well into December and I'm starting to do my holiday parties, and I do the same parties every year. And one thing I've noticed about my holiday parties that I do is that the boss of the company that I'm doing the party for is very opinionated on the Christmas music that's played. They want Christmas music, and I've found that they don't like songs they're not familiar with. Like anything European, like, I don't know, I Believe in Father Christmas or A Spaceman Came Traveling, none of that stuff's gonna do. They want stuff that's familiar, they want classic stuff, they want stuff that makes them happy, or they want stuff that, makes them think about when they were kids or something like that. So I gotta be careful with the Christmas music I play. I've put together my top 20 list. I play more than this. There are a lot of Christmas songs I like to play that are not on this list. But this is kind of my short list. And I have some rules about my Christmas songs. I don't do religious ones. Just because they're kind of heavy and righteous, and if people are partying, I don't think they want to think about that. They want to just have fun, so I avoid those. And I try to do the familiar versions of the songs, the ones that are the most popular or iconic. They may not be the original artist, but they're the ones that made the song the most famous, I guess. And every year we have songs that come out, and they're all usually remakes of old ones. I don't usually do them. I do the classic versions, and in here I'll give you an example. So, in no particular order, here's my list. Happy Christmas, the War is Over, John Lennon. It's an original track. He did it. I don't think anybody else did that track before him. He wrote it. And people know it. It's cool, and they like it. It's rock and roll, and cool tune. The Christmas song, Nat King Cole, classic, right? A lot of people do this song every year. Nat King Cole, I think, did the most popular version of it. This Christmas, Donny Hathaway. This is a funky tune. If you haven't heard it, check it out. Alexander O'Neal did a version of it. A lot of people do this song, but it's a cool Christmas song, and it's got some R&B funky tones to it. It's really nice. Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, the Gene Autry version. Grandma Got Run Over by a Reindeer, Elmo and Patsy. That's a funny one. People chuckle when you play it. They're all playing that tune. Let's see. You're a Mean One, Mr. Grinch. And it's the Thurl Ravenscroft version. If you don't know who Thurl Ravenscroft is, he's the guy who was Tony the Tiger. They're great. I always thought it was Boris Karloff, but no, it's Thurl Ravenscroft. The Chipmunk song, Alvin and the Chipmunks, the original one, not the one from the cartoon, not the one from the new show with Jason Lee. Mele Kalikimaka, that one's fun. That's Bing Crosby. And that got popular with National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. People know it. It's a cool one to play. Holly Jolly Christmas, Burl Ives. That one was popular from, I think, Frosty the Snowman, maybe, when that one came out. Or, I don't know, maybe it was Santa Claus is Coming to Town. One of those puppet shows. He did that tune, and it was huge. That's a great one to play. People know it. Run, Run, Rudolph, Chuck Berry. Everybody knows that tune. I think it was in Home Alone, which is a Christmas movie. Cool tune. Little Saint Nick, Beach Boys, another great one. It's one of the best Beach Boy Christmas songs. Must play at my gigs anyway. Santa Claus is Coming to Town, Bruce Springsteen. This is a live track. Jingle Bells, The Singing Dogs. A minute and 43 seconds of bliss, in my opinion. Some people hate it, some people like it, but it does get a laugh. Feliz Navidad, Jose Feliciano. There are a couple different versions of this song, and the one I like is the single version, the one that was released as a single. None of the remakes or any of that, the original version. If you're not familiar with Jose Feliciano, check him out. He's really cool, New York guy, and he does a version of The Doors' Light My Fire, the acoustic, that's just amazing. So do check that out if you haven't already. Okay, Rockin' Around the Christmas Tree, Brenda Lee, another one that I believe turned up in Home Alone. Everybody hears it every year. It's a cool tune. Jingle Bell Rock, Bobby Helms, another classic. Let's see. Linus and Lucy, that's the Vince Guaraldi trio. That's the song that they're playing when they're doing the silly dance during the Charlie Brown Christmas play. That's a cool one to have. In fact, that entire album is good. You could play that entire album during cocktails and nobody would complain. It's really, really good. Something to definitely have in your arsenal. All I Want for Christmas Is You, Mariah Carey. This gained huge popularity when the movie Love Actually came out, which is another great Christmas movie. We watch it every year at my house. One of the newest song on the list, I think, and her version, definitely. Wonderful Christmas Time, Paul McCartney. It's a song that gets overlooked a lot by a lot of DJs, I think. It's a great track. Put it on your list. And Sleigh Ride, Leroy Anderson. This is the old version of this song. It's from the early 50s, I think. It's real happy. It's an instrumental. It's my favorite one to play. So there's my list of, in no particular order, my top 20 Christmas tunes for Christmas parties. Stuff the boss is going to like, stuff that people are going to know. And I got to play more than just these 20 songs because sometimes I have 2 to 3 hours of Christmas music to fill, but this is a solid go-to list. So if you've got anything you like, feel free to put it in the comment section. And if you aren't familiar with any of these songs, there's a list of these songs somewhere in the description of this video, either on YouTube or on Facebook. Google them and check them out. So there you have it. We'll see you next time. Thanks for watching, practice, and enjoy.